Some people are just born to fight. Not because they asked for the pain, not because they wanted the pressure, but because life looked at them and said, "You will carry the fire." It's not that they were born strong, it's that they were chosen to become strong. And if you're watching this right now, maybe, just maybe, you're one of them. They weren't handed ease, they were handed weight, struggle, trials, loss. But here's the twist. That weight wasn't meant to break them. It was meant to forge them. You know the type. The ones who get knocked down 10 times and still find a reason to rise on the 11th. The ones who cry in silence, but still show up in the daylight like warriors. Because there's a difference between being tough and being built by trials. Let me tell you about someone I knew. He wasn't the smartest, not the fastest, not even the strongest. But he had something most people don't. Fight. When life gave him every excuse to give up, he didn't. No applause, no help, no shortcuts, just grit, fire, and this unshakable belief: I was not made to quit. And guess what? That person was you. So I'm not speaking to you from a pedestal. I'm speaking to you from the trenches. Some people are just born to fight. And if you face setback after setback, if the odds feel stacked, if your name hasn't been called yet, then maybe you're one of us. Not born with talent, born with tension, born with pressure, born with pain, but also born with purpose. If 2025 was supposed to be your year, let me ask you, what have you done so far? Who can you blame other than yourself? Lock in for the rest of this year. Not tomorrow, not next Monday. Now say it with me, right now, out loud. I will win. Again, louder. I will win. Because conviction is your sharpest weapon, and repetition is your strongest armor. Comment it below. I will win. Let the world know you're not done yet. Nobody's watching you as closely as you think they are. They're not keeping score. They're not analyzing your every move. They're not replaying your failures in their heads at night. You know why? Because they're too busy wrestling with their own insecurities, too busy hiding their own doubts, too busy trying to survive their own silent battles. And yet, here you are, pausing your dreams, delaying your decisions, dimming your light, all for the sake of people who probably don't even notice. You've been living for their approval, waiting for applause that never comes, seeking validation from people who don't even understand your mission. But now it's time to shift. Not for attention, not for likes, not for validation, but for evolution. This is your life, not theirs. Your struggle, not theirs. Your sleepless nights, your silent battles, your comeback story. You owe them nothing, but you owe yourself everything. So stop living in fear of judgment. Stop letting imaginary critics write the chapters of your life. You were not born to impress the world. You were born to impact it. This is your story. This is your fire. And it's about time you started living like the main character. God rewards those who try hard, not those who sit still and pray for miracles, but those who grind, cry, and rise again. He's watching, not for perfection, but for effort, for thankfulness, for someone saying, I didn't have much, but I gave everything. Be that person. Be the one who fights after the loss, who tries after the failure, who believes after the heartbreak. Some people are just born to fight, and now you know. You are one of them. So stop hiding. Stop waiting for a sign. This is the sign. No amount of money will buy you time. No one's coming to save you. You were born to save you. Born to fight. Born to rise. Born to lead. So fight. And when they ask you years from now how you made it through, you'll smile and say, because I was born to. You know what's rare? Someone who doesn't give up. Someone who doesn't stop after the first no. Someone who keeps stacking days. One workout, one focused hour, one hard decision. Stack them, because that's the secret. Success isn't one massive explosion. It's thousands of silent, painful, disciplined moments, stacked. You can't become exceptional while living average. You can't rise while clinging to comfort. Growth demands the discomfort you avoid. This is the contract. This is the price of greatness. It's not about who had it easy. It's about who endured the heat and came out harder.